Welcome to Prop Talks, the prop seminar for the Utah Shakespeare Festival for the 2021 season. Today we're going to talk a little bit about Ragtime and some of the props for that show. Starting with some furniture. There's a piano in the show, figures prominently in several scenes. We had someone donate a piano to us. We added a piano stool so the whole thing could be rolled around as a unit. Most of the furniture in the show is black, so we started painting the piano black. Parts of the way through rehearsal, they changed their minds, wanted the piano to remain brown. There's a table originally built for Music Man, painted black for this show. We bought some chairs from IKEA. Crazy story. We ordered them. They shipped. Then the shipping company said they didn't have them. We ordered a new set. Original ones showed up, so we have chairs. We have a baby crib that's painted black. This coffin has been in several shows, including recently in Big River. It got a black paint treatment, got some foam in it because we actually put a character in this, upholstered the inside, removed the legs, it's not needed for this show. We also built Tata's cart from scratch, bought some wheels, built the rest of it. It also ended up black in the show for that. There's a bunch of other stuff, including a bunch of dynamite. So we used plastic tubes, added brown paper to them, aged and distressed them, printed out little water-soluble labels, so each individual stick would have a dynamite label on it. And then we built the dynamite boxes. So these are wood frames. Each of the planks got individually cut and the edges sanded so they were roughed up slightly. So there's a bunch of boxes being built. And then to stencil them, we actually cut out stencils by hand in two different colors, black and red, and then spray painted through those stencils to create the two different, the gold medal box and the DuPont explosive box. Like pretty good on stage once they were all put together. Also a fun story here. There's a baseball game, and so we did some research, and Mariel contacted the National Baseball Museum, and they actually got us a picture of a Giants pennant from the period in their collection, which we then reproduced. And then we also built a Boston Braves pennant as well, based on historic research. There's also a bunch of American symbolism in the show. This is a 45-star flag, which is when the show starts. We also had to make a bunch of bunting, so we bought some bunting fabric and actually pleated it to create some bunting for one of the scenes. We also, for the show, we built a movie camera. We found some historical images that we liked, built a plywood box, covered it with faux leather, got some lenses and some knobs out of our collection of random pieces and parts, and we were able to assemble this movie camera mostly from found objects in our shop. It was a fun project for an artisan to sort of find some pieces that would work and put it together to make this movie camera. We also needed a tripod to put it on, so we went into our found this telescope, which we removed and then used the base to mount our camera on. The hand crank does actually work as well, which is fun. We had to print a bunch of newspapers for this show, so we got our plotter going and printed, I think, 2 or 3 dozen newspapers with specific headlines for the newspaper scene. So there's some of the props in Ragtime. There's another session about the car specifically. So please come see Ragtime at the Utah Shakespeare Festival.